On that rainy morning of October, you came into this world and sweetened up my life. When you were born, you weighed a whopping 8 pounds, and you came out with your eyes wide open, and oh my gosh, you were beautiful. Every time you smiled, you had this twinkle in your eyes that melted my heart. You know, I was 21 when you were born, and honestly, a little scared. But you would look at me with these big eyes, and I would somehow feel, and still to this day feel, like I'm safer when you're near. To me, you're my protector. And more than once, people would come up to me and say, "Wow, you can really tell your baby loves you the way you looked at me." And to be frank, I agreed. You loved me and I loved you. I've never wanted you to grow up. I've always felt very possessive of you. Like, I knew the other kids belonged to both your dad and me, but you somehow, I just thought you just belonged to me. And now I realize that you have a way of making everyone feel like they're the most important person in the world. But for a time, you were just mine. It was hilarious because you were so beautiful. Everyone wanted to hold you and play with you. But when they came near you, you would scowl at them and refuse to be held. I used to tell people that you were like a hot fudge sundae. You looked really good, but probably best for your health not to eat it. At about 4 years old, I noticed two distinct things about you. First, that you were and still are off the charts genius. And second, you are an absolute goof. I mean, seriously, a goof. There's so many stories that I could tell you, like how you used to speak commercial and cartoon to people you didn't know. For instance, you'd be like, "What's up, duck?" or "Tacos in the bag" when people asked how you were. You would even do the voices of the commercials. And then that time you sang "I'm a child of God" at the top of your lungs. It wasn't "I'm a child of God," it was like blah, 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 and the whole church congregation. And oh my goodness, or the time you refused to do your math homework because you already knew how to multiply. So you felt like it was a dumb assignment, and when I came in, you had cut up all the grid paper into 1 by 1 and written 1 times 1 on each equals 1, taking longer than it would have had to take just doing your homework, but you had a point to prove that it was dumb and you were smarter than everybody else. I know things weren't always easy for you. As your mom, I watched you struggle, and I know you hurt a lot as a kid. I just love you so much, Spencer. I think I'll spend the rest of my life trying to make up for the hurt that you felt as a kid. I cannot tell you how much fun it is to be your mom. I love that you introduced anime to me, that you always make me laugh. You always make me feel safe and remind me that life is fun. And then you grew up. And you grew up very, very, very fast. So fast that in a blink of the eye, it was done. And poof, you're a man. With a beautiful wife, who has a beautiful family, who can tell how awesome you are, and they admire you just like I do. I love talking with them because they think so highly of you, and I'm like, yeah, that's my boy. The bottom line is I adore you, Spencer. I absolutely adore you. I love every second of time that I get with you. I feel spoiled. It's like a little secret I have, that I have this son that is so cool, like one of the cool kids, except for, and I know you don't completely belong to me, but part of you does belong to me. I find it easier to breathe when I'm around you. I'm so very, very proud of you, Spencer. You're delightful. I'm so happy that you found your partner, and that she makes you smile and she makes you laugh. I've wanted the best for you. I'm proud of you for working so hard to get what you want. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. I want you to know that you're the best. I think of you all the time. I'm so proud of you, son.